Going live, going live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. And hopefully this time with no issues. So appreciate everybody who came through on the last live stream last week. It ended abruptly. Excuse me, ended abruptly. Excuse me. Um, it was a browser crash of all things. And it's kind of weird because I use well, right now I'm using a Microsoft Edge browser. But I typically use Chrome browser, a Google Chrome browser. But it seems to crash quite a bit, Chrome. So I don't know what's going on. Yo, what up, Isaline? Isaline, how you been? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Appreciate you coming through at a minute past two. That doesn't make any sense. It's not a minute past two. It's not a minute past two. It's a minute past two somewhere. Not here though. But I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Appreciate you coming through, Isaline. How you been? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. Um, let's see. So yeah, last week it just crashed. Like the browser crashed. I'm not sure why. I mean, but I've had issues with browsers crashing with Google Chrome before. So I'm trying uh 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 I don't even know what it's called. Edge. That's it. Microsoft Edge. I'm using an Edge browser now. Hopefully this browser's stable and doesn't crash. So yeah. But yeah, it was a browser crash last week and it ended the live stream abruptly. So apologies for that. I've been great. A lot of new things happened since last, but can't complain about being indeed. You know what? It's good to be busy, even if you're doing something you don't necessarily want to be doing. It's good to be busy because even if you're doing something you don't want to be doing, hopefully it means you'll get to the place where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to do the thing you don't want to do to get to a place that you want to be at, right? So if you're busy doing something that you want to do, then great, awesome. Then that's fantastic. You've hit a jackpot. But if you're busy doing something you don't want to do, then at least it's leading, well, hopefully it's leading. Hopefully it's leading to somewhere that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good to be busy usually. Unless you're stuck being busy doing something you absolutely don't want to do that doesn't help you, that doesn't benefit you in any kind of way at all, then yeah, that absolutely sucks. But as long as it's somehow, some way leading to the place where you want to be, it's good to be busy. Thing about browsers, but pretty sure it shouldn't crash. Indeed, indeed. And you think like Chrome is made by Google and YouTube is run by Google. Streaming to YouTube via Chrome should be fine. Apparently not. So such is life. I decided to adopt my best friend. Okay. We're doing adult adoption. No, it sounds strange, but I love it. Okay, but that means that you're responsible for your best friend, right? If you're adopting your best friend, you're the mother in the relationship, which means you have to make sure that their nappies are changed, right? You have to make sure that they're fed, that they're going to school, that they're not bunking off. You have to make sure you have to give them pocket money. You got to like teach them values and that whole thing. You know, you got to like hold their hand across the road, and you gotta what else you gotta do? You gotta comfort them when they're upset. I don't know, man. You sure you want to do all that? That sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot. Maybe we should be the other way around because you got to cook for them as well. And you can't just cook anything. You got to cook like their favorite foods, otherwise they won't go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to like if they don't want, I don't know, vegetables or something, and you have to try and trick them into eating the vegetables because the vegetables are good for them. So you have to trick them into eating the vegetables, but then maybe reward them with like a sweetie or something like that. I don't know. I think I want to get adopted rather than be adopted than adopt. I think I'd rather be the adoptee. That way, someone could That way someone could look after me for a change. I could abandon all these responsibilities and let someone else take care of it. I think I'd rather be the adoptee. I've been doing it for so long, and I love cooking, so that's no issue. Cooking is fun, actually. Actually, I don't know if it's fun, but I do enjoy doing it. Like, well, it's kind of a weird enjoyment. It's not like an enjoyment like you know going to the fun fair, right? You know what I mean, it's not like going to on a roller coaster or watching a movie or playing a video game. It's not like that kind of fun, but it is kind of cool to do it and to kind of get creative with it. So yeah, cooking's not so bad. But I like to cook stuff that I like to cook. Like if I have to cook with somebody else, then it's like, bro, you just getting it how I want it. You know what I mean? When it starts getting into all this thing about, oh, this person don't like this and this person don't like that, and they don't eat this and they don't eat that, and it's like, look, I'm just gonna make it the way I'll make it. If you don't eat it, I don't care. that's that's pretty much me. I'm like, you know what? This is how I'm making it. You can either have some or not. If you don't, hey, it's more for me. Yo, what up, little Jakes? Little Jake's in the place. How's you? How's the day going? How's the day been? Basically, I've been again. I kind of just felt natural with the whole adulting thing. I don't mind because I already feel like that's your own granny. Oh wait, so you actually really adopted your friend then? Like, it's not like a sorry, because I thought maybe it was like a joke. Sorry, sorry. I thought it was like you were just saying it like maybe that your friend moved in with you or something. You just said adopting as a way, but you actually adopted your friend. Is that? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But how was your friends then for that you adopted? That's actually that could be quite interesting actually. So because I'm assuming because I don't because I kind of made jokes about the baby stuff. I'm guessing like if it's your friend that they'd be a similar age, right? Like similar age. And I'm saying he. I assume it's a he. I don't know. It might be a woman. Sorry. I'm making a lot of assumptions right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should stop making so many assumptions. Great, thanks. Day's been good, awesome. Thanks. Just been watching Amazon all day. Okay, what you been watching? Like a horrible. I started watching that new Pink. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that on Amazon? I didn't even realize. I saw it being advertised. I didn't know it was on Amazon though. I do want to see that actually. I do want to see that. I might have to check if it's on Amazon. Hopefully, I don't have to pay for it though. I'm paying for too much right now. I'm not offended. You can make jokes about it. All right, cool, cool, cool. Green card, or green license, right? Green license, green light is what I'm trying to say. Green light, green light. Actually, the same age as me. Okay, cool. Got the fire stick, penguin from Batman. Yeah, and yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw like some of the clips from. I've seen the Batman, so I've seen that version of the penguin in the Batman. But yeah, that series looks really cool. From the clips I saw, from the trailer that I saw. I don't know it was on Amazon though, which is um, let me just check that now. Penguin. So how long have you adopted? How long have you adopted? Uh, how long has it been since you adopted your friend? Um, that is actually quite fascinating. Actually, we decided like 2 months ago. We're still working on the papers. Okay, so you're about the same age. You're the mother. I mean, you're not. I mean, I'm guessing you're not going to be like. spanking her when she's misbehaving. Like, you're not gonna be like beating her when she misbehaves, right? I mean, you're about the same age, so you're not gonna be doing like all disciplines and stuff, right? Um, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. I'm actually really interested to how that works. Please keep me in the loop on how that works. Please keep me in the loop. No, it's not a fetch thing. I was about to say, sounds like a fetch. Okay, I don't know what fetch is. Fetch. Is that like come from was it Mean Girls? That's so fetch. Very unconventional arrangement by the sounds of it. But different strokes, different folks. Oh, fetch. Oh, short for fetch. Okay, gotcha, 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 gotcha. That is interesting though. That is interesting. Like, because I'm thinking like if I was to adopt one of my friends, like, and become like their daddy, you know, become their dad in the relationship. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure it will work. Really, I feel like I'm probably. I mean, I could have because if I was to adopt somebody, I guess if the person's like much younger than me, that could work. You know, because then it's like a clear parent, a parent-child relationship, right? If I was to adopt somebody my age, I don't know if that will work. Like, I don't know if that will work for me, or for them for that matter. Because, like, for one thing, like, I feel like at my age, like, people are pretty much for the most part set in their ways. You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty much set in their ways. So I was like, there's not really anything I could say to a person in their 40s about living. But then I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming too much again. Maybe I'm assuming too much. Like, maybe it's not really about parenting in a traditional sense. Like, because maybe it's a more like I guess there's like a legality sort of thing to it where if you're the parents, then I guess like on a legal level, like it entitles you to, I don't know, certain things by law or something. Like, maybe it's something more like that. Like how if you're married, you have certain like tax uh something or other, and whereas so yeah, so okay, so it's more to the legalities of it. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. So okay, yeah. So I'm assuming too much. I'm assuming too much. So it's not a yeah. It's not like you're gonna be like, you know, you come home at 6 p.m. and no later. Yeah, what up, Alan Evans? Alan Evans? Alan Evans 38 Gaming. Okay, new name. What up, AE? How you been? How you doing? How's your brother doing, Al? How's your brother doing? Hopefully he's on the mend. Um, that's okay. I'm not easily offended. Awesome, awesome, cool. I'm gonna get real mad with my jokes now. Then, no, I won't. I won't. I won't. I won't. There's been enough. There's been enough offensive comedians in the news lately. Don't need another one. Offensive jokes going around in the trending sphere. We don't need another one. So but yeah, good to know you're not offended easily. That's good to know. I try not to offend you, but good to know you're not offended easily. Doing good. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know though. Which one of my friends could I adopt though? I mean, definitely, yeah, definitely nobody my age. Like, nobody my age. It's just no. I mean, there's one person I could consider adopting. Actually, there's one person. Yeah, I'll say there's one person that I could consider adopting. Good. Who is the latest edgy comedian right now? The latest edgy. The latest. Oh, well, I don't know about the latest edgy comedian, but Andrew Schultz was in the news for well, not so much Andrew Schultz. I guess it was more his guests. What they called the shits and giggles guys. They were trending over a joke that he told on his podcast that they laughed at. Um, so yeah, that seems to have caused kind of an uproar. It's been trending, and a bunch of people, bunch of commentators on YouTube posted videos about it. So it's just kind of going around. I watched a few, and there's some interesting takes on there, but there's a point when I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I've heard enough. I'm good. Some people made some interesting takes, and so I watched it. I watched a few videos. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I'm good. I think I've seen enough now. There's a point where you have to understand, like with YouTube, as much as people say they don't like something, or they're offended by something, or this something is wrong, or something is inappropriate, or something is this, that, and the third. Bottom line is it's content, right? They're making content on the subject, and that is likely to, especially when a lot of people are searching for it, it's likely to garner more attention to their channel than say their usual video. And not to say that they're not getting views normally. Some of these channels are doing relatively well anyway. And sure, it's a type of thing that they talk about anyway. So I'm not even saying they're just like capitalizing for the sake of it. I get it. But ultimately it is content. It's talking about something that is going to bring more attention to your channel than normally. So I do kind of feel there's an element of, I don't know, say falsities, but certainly there's a disingenuous nature, a disingenuous side to this whole thing, where it's like, yes, you can find something offensive and you can think something isn't appropriate. Of course, you're allowed to express that you think something isn't appropriate. And I'm not trying to suggest say everybody has to like, they don't. You don't have to like anything. But at the same time, there's a point where you're like, okay, you're making videos on this, they're making videos on this. Every single one of these commentators are making videos on this, and it's all popping up. That's why I say it's all popping up, and it's like it's content, and it's content because you're in the YouTube game that everybody else is in. So as much as you're saying you don't like it, ultimately it's content, and it's monetized. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I watched a few videos. A few people made some good points, but outside of that, I'm good. I'm good. Who's the latest? Andrew Schultz and those shout outs I heard about them. I've been doing some gaming vids lately. That's why I'm logged into my gaming channel. Okay, nice, nice, nice. The more controversial the subject, the more notoriety. Yeah, and that's it. Like, if you really did not like it, you don't need to keep telling me that you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because it's not like he's the first to to make those kind of jokes, or they're the first to laugh at those kind of jokes. Like, this isn't new. You know what I'm saying? It's not new. It's not like this is the first time this has happened. It's not by a long shot. Like, it really isn't. So it's like, if you're new to YouTube, okay, you make a video on it because it's the latest thing since you've been on YouTube. But for the guys who've been on YouTube for the longest time, for like years even, and things like this have happened in the past, and they've said the same sorts of things. Oh, it's inappropriate, it's inappropriate, it's inappropriate. Okay, cool. But you've said this already. Like, why are you repeating yourself? Like, it's content. Like, let's call it what it is. You're making content on something because it's trending, and maybe that's okay. That's not the only reason. I'm sure they generally, or well, I'd hope they genuinely believe what they're saying. But fundamentally, it's content. And if you really felt that strongly about it, that it was so inappropriate, then don't give it the time. There's other things you can talk about that are going on that maybe do deserve more of that time, but it's not trending. And this is content, and it's YouTube. So yeah, it's like, I get it. You know, Personally, I thought the joke was meh. you know, it's meh. It's like whatever. Like I don't think too much of it when I heard it. You know, I did it. I don't know if I thought it was like. Well, I tell you what. I tell you one term I heard in a video that I thought was hilarious. Where the lady called it "big teeth laughing." That was a funny term. Yeah, I'm gonna give props to that. That was a funny term. Big teeth laughing. I didn't think it was big teeth laugh funny, but ultimately I was kind of like, it's a type of thing that Andrew Schultz does. So whatever, right? But yeah, I could understand why people don't like it. I can understand why people um felt frustrated by it, or more specifically, why they felt frustrated by the two dudes laughing at the joke. Um, because again, Andrew Schultz is what he does. And it's not a surprise there. But like, I can certainly understand why. You know, if you've watched those, I don't really watch their channel, their podcast, but I've seen a few clips, and I guess from what I've seen and what seems to be the general kind of gist of it, they seem to be the type of guys that are maybe a bit more amiable, right? A bit more amiable to to like the mainstream. So you know, the people who are supposed to be maybe defending you against those sorts of jokes, you know, are the ones laughing or big teeth laughing at those jokes. So yeah, I understand why people are frustrated by it because those jokes are old. They've been around a long time. People made those types of jokes before, and it's the same sort of thing. And so I get there's a frustration behind that. Um, but yeah, in the end, it's content. It's content. If everybody's saying that they're offended by it, it's like, yep, it's content. Yo, Brax Bivy in the place to Bivy. What up? I saw something about Diddy. Who's writing about Diddy? Oh, you Diddy in a slippy situation. Yeah, yeah. Bruh. 1,000 bottles of baby oil, though. What? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That is madness. I mean, there's the stuff that's coming out of that is like, yo, that is mad. I never had that before. Yeah. Now, thanks. Just awesome. I think I'm already sub to your gaming channel. I'm pretty sure I'll sub to all your channels actually. But let me check just in case. Let me check just in case. Oh, I'm not subscribed to it. Okay, I'll do that now myself. Oh, Sam Fisher. You got Sam Fisher in the thumbnail. In the yeah. Oh, this is a new channel, 24 subscribers. So this is like very, very recently made, I'm guessing. Oh wait, no, 2021. My bad. This is an old channel. It's an old channel. It's all right. It's all right. You got 25 subscribers now. I was doing a gaming channel actually myself. I don't know if I want to continue it though. I mean, the thing is, I did it. I started the gaming channel at the beginning of the year. Well, technically, I didn't start the channel. It was a channel that I had before. I just turned it into a gaming channel at the beginning of the year. But I did it purely because I wanted to make money on that channel. Like that was my sole reason for doing it. You know, like because I've been on YouTube for years, and a lot of stuff I do on YouTube, you know, doesn't make too much money, which I'm fine with. You know, I'm okay with putting out content that isn't super popular if I enjoy doing it, and as you know, a couple of guys come through every now and then, and you enjoy it as well. I'm good with that, so that bit doesn't bother me. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I would like to make some money on this thing. So like, I would like to make some money on YouTube. I would like to. I don't need to be no millionaire or nothing, but I would like to make a couple of grand. You know what I mean? I would like to be in that few grand a month kind of area. So yeah, I started a gaming channel, or I started posting gaming content on one of my old channels because like yeah, I was like, you know what, I wanted to see if I can make money out of this, and I don't know, maybe I can, but I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like I don't want to do it. It's long, you know what I mean? It's just long, but I feel like because I like games, doing it that frequently kind of takes the enjoyment out of it to some degree. So anything I do with gaming as far as YouTube goes, I feel like I just need to keep it to a not a minimum, but certainly not that much. It just felt like it started to feel more like a chore, rather than me just doing something that I enjoy. That yeah, I don't know. I'm just done. I feel like I'm done. But I do want to do something on YouTube that makes money. So if you got ideas for something that I can do that's easy to do, that's likely to make a lot of money. I want something that's easy to do, that's going to make a lot of money. What is easy to do on YouTube and makes a lot of money on YouTube? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I'll start a new channel doing something easy that just makes money. Like I'll still do this stuff, of course. That's why it needs to be easy. So I can just do it, spend a few minutes a day doing it. And then it's like, yeah, just make money. I need something easy to do that makes money. If you got ideas, drop them my way. I won't cut you in on the profits, but you drop the ideas my way. Let me catch up real quick. There's an old photo of Jennifer Lopez, Aaliyah, two others, and Diddy at one of his white parties back in 2000. Been going viral, and I'll leave it there. And there must have been loads of people. I mean, Lopez, I think, dated Diddy at one time. So yeah, there must have been loads of celebrities that been to one of his parties. And of course he just meets people anyway. So I don't know if that means much, but it is what it is. Going to the Anthony Joshua, the you are fine. Okay. Okay. You get your money back. You get your money back. Cause like I didn't see the whole fight. I just saw the knockout bit. I was like, bro, I hope you got your money back. I don't know who you were cheering on, but I hope you got your money back. Thanks, I appreciate it. That was 96,000 attendance off. So good, 96,000. That's big, man. I'm at 12 subscribers now. I'm so proud. Big things. Hey, today it's 12. Tomorrow it's 122. Yo, what up, Sam? Sam B in a place to be. How is ye? If you haven't already, by the way, subscribe to Isalin's channel. Isalin posts some cool content on her channel. Mama Dukes dot no Mama dot Dukes 26. There's currently 6 videos on there right now, and they're all really cool. So yeah, check out Isaline. Good evening, all. Good evening. You should do Watch Me Sleep Live. There's surprisingly so many people. You know what? That is true, actually. That is true. I don't know if I want people watch me sleep though. I don't want people watch me sleep. I might I don't know, because when you're asleep, you're not really aware of your, self. And it's like if things fall out, like do you know what I mean? Like if things fall out, you don't even know. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. That is a good, easy way to make money for sure. Now that is an easy fit. That's easy to do, and it probably would make a lot of money. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe when I get a bit more desperate, I might do something like that. But I need something that's easy to do that makes a lot of money that I can be conscious while doing it because I don't want to have any accidents just in case, just in case. And, pay for the tickets. Okay, nice, even better, even better. I've been here every week, for real, for real. Sam's been every week. Alan's been like every 2, 3 months or so. Seats right near the action. You know what that knockout looked like? Oh, that knockout reminded me. Like when you play Street Fighter 2, right? When you play Street Fighter 2 and you're down to like the tiniest little bit of health left. You got just the tiniest little bit of health left, and then your opponent just takes you out with a light punch. Like that's what that knockout looked like because Joshua kind of looked strong still. He looked kind of strong, and then it just like a little tap caught him, and he's like, "Ugh." It's like the tiniest bit of energy left. Tiniest bit. Take him up with a light punch. It's like, all right. But hey, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Sometimes that goes. Sometimes they even. I mean, I didn't see the match, but I did. I assume he would have been taking quite a bit of a beating before that light punch caught him, which is literally where he had just that tiny little bit of energy left. He just caught that light punch in that wrong location, and it's like, it's over. It's over. I'm trying to post more, but I'm not rushing. Nah, indeed, you got to do it in a way that suits you. In the end, you got to do it in a way that suits you because, like, especially if you want to do it for a over a period of time, you got to do it in a way that suits you. It has to fit into your lifestyle. It has to fit into what you want to do and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, no rushing. Slow and steady wins the race. I gotta check catch up on my watch list. Gotta check out the Deliverance, Bezel, and the Front Room. I've been good, Sam. I've been good, thanks. Just been chilling, watching Penguin series on Amazon. Far as I seen from the trailer, Brandy is in the front room. Brandy's in the front room. That's either a really cool surprise or somebody's an alcoholic. Really, that's one of those. One of those. Um, that has been my thought too. Or what if I snore or accidentally? Right, yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? What if something that's not supposed to slip out slips out? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Or what if it's like one of those days where you might have had a little bit too much to drink and you don't get up to use the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing worse than getting up to use the toilet in the middle of the night is not getting up to use the toilet in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if something like that happens? Like, ugh, I've been rewatching shows with Elliot while he's off work. Noise. What you been watching? Thought Joshua was gonna smash Daniel. Well, I've seen people say this, and I don't follow boxing enough to know how true this is, but I've seen people say this that when Joshua's up and coming, he was basically given, you know, not maybe not match fixing is the right word to use, but it was basically given, what you'd call like easy fights. Like apparently, I mean, like I said, I don't watch it enough to know. This is stuff that I've heard. Like he was basically just given easier fights that he'd win to build him up to get him to the level where he could, challenge and stuff like that. And now he's going against like real fighters, like actual people coming for him. I mean, like I say, this is what I heard, and from what I'm seeing, I don't want to say it's true, but bro, come on. I don't want to say it's true, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man got knocked out by what? Luis Ruiz. Man got done. Man got done by boss man at the kebab shop. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, what happened there? What happened there? Like, the local boss man at the kebab shop done him. Like, what's going on? What's going on? And Dubois, I don't know much about Dubois. I guess he's clearly he's a formidable fighter because he's done what he needs to do. But come on, man, people saying stuff about you, and you're making it kind of easier to believe. Is what I'm saying. I don't want to say it's true, but bruh, bruh, that was that's a shock. Go to a gun range after I get my set of straps. I'm gonna get a strap and go to the gun range. Yeehaw! Need a cowboy hat. Braxton needs to get a cow. Do you have a cowboy hat, Braxton? If you don't have a cowboy hat, you need to get a cowboy hat. You need to get a cowboy hat and two Smith and Wessons and go yeehaw, yeehaw. I'm gonna go to the gun range and shoot me some cans of cola at the gun range. Howdy doody, partner. Howdy doody, boys. Mr. Cunningham, I've come to the gun range to shoot some cans of cola. You got some cans of cola for me to shoot at the gun range. Howdy doody, boy. Howdy doody, Braxton. You back at the gun range? I sure am back at the gun range. You back at the gun range? Why, I am back at the gun range. It's a mighty good gun range, ain't it? Yes, a mighty good gun range. Got my tickets booked. Oh, nice. Nice. Terrified. When's it out again? It's out in soon, actually. It's October something. Yeah, she's in it. Oasis performed during the intermission, which was a nice handy bonus. Wait, so Oasis performed, then you didn't get two fights? Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher didn't start fighting each other on stage. I don't know, man. That's a bit disappointing, really. Good thing you didn't pay for those tickets because you really should get your money back. I'd be like, wait a minute. If they're, I expect to see two fights if Oasis are performing. Like, it was only Liam. Okay, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess they had a fight already. Say as a manufacturer champion. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if to know, but eesh. He is in the product of clever matchmaking. I've never been to Wembley before. It's worth it being on national station. No. Yeah, I actually haven't been to Wembley Stadium before. Which is crazy. I've never actually been to Wembley Stadium. I mean, I've been to, like, in the area, like I know where it is, but yeah, I've never actually been inside Wembley Stadium. I've been to Wembley Arena, but not the stadium. And even the arena was a long time ago. So Rex with a cowboy hat, yeah. It's my cowboy hat. My name's Bergstone, and I got a cowboy hat. I'm gonna go to the gun range with my cowboy hat. I got a Smith and Wesson in one hand, a Smith and Wesson in another hand. I'm gonna go to the gun range. I'm gonna shoot some cans of cola. You're gonna come with me to the gun range. Yeah, I want to have an Arsenal in my crib. No, I don't have a cowboy hat now. You mentioned it. I want mine to have some skulls around it. The 11th. Oof, soon, man. It's like, yeah. I need to check my finances at the end of the month. Well, at the beginning of the month, really. Put a little aside. I'm have to put a little aside for that. Just can't wait for my takeaway pizza to arrive. Okay, so if it's a takeaway pizza, you're supposed to go get it. That's how takeaways work because you go to the shop and then you take it away. So, yeah. I think there's been a miscommunication somewhere. I think there's been a miscommunication. Like they're waiting for you to come collect it if it's a takeaway. You should ask for delivery if you want them to come to you. They're probably just waiting there. Oh, this guy's not turning up. All right, guess we just eat his pizza then. He's gonna eat the pizza. He's not. He said he was gonna come. Said he wanted a takeaway. We made a pizza for him. You don't turn up. You go to the shop. You get the pizza. You take it away. Or you say, "I want you to come to me," and they deliver it. They're eating your pizza right now, Al. That's what's happening. You took too long to get there. They thought you were gonna come collect it. You took too long. Now they're eating your pizza. That pizza don't exist no more. Yeah, the acoustics in the stadium was really good. I have to buy some boots to go with it. Oh, yeah, with the spurs on the end. Those spinny spurs on the end. Snakeskin cowboy boots. You could do like pistols at dawn. No, not pistols at dawn. That's not cowboys. That's like something else. What's the one that cowboys do? Like the shooting. What do they call it when they stand across from each other and they just shoot at each other? Yeah, like the jewel. I mean, well, I guess yeah, no, it is a jewel. Yeah, but there was like I feel like there's a word for it because jewel. I mean, there is a jewel because there's like two of them. But I feel like there's a I don't know. I think like there's a name for it, like a name other than jewel, because like the jewel is because when they go like you know take 10 steps and draw like that's not what the cowboys do. Like that's something else, right? Pistols at dawn, like that's something else. Um, but the cowboy one is like you stand across for each other, stand a standoff. Yeah, I guess that yes, that kind of it is, but I don't know. Maybe I'm confused myself right now. To be honest with you, I might be confused myself. Might be confused myself. But yeah, it is I mean, effectively, it is a duel. It's two people standing off each other, so it is a standoff duel. That is what it is. But I, know, I can't feel like there's actual name for it, but I don't know. I might be just confused myself to be honest. But yeah, it's not the take 10 steps and draw. It's not that one. Those are for sophisticated people. Like the cowboys are just like they just shoot at each other. So you have to indeed get the boots. Boots, hand again. Customize. I want your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Terra is only showing at view. It's only for 3 nights. So one showing per night. So I made sure to book those tickets. Oh, for real, for real. Only 3 nights. But then again, actually, no, I did hear it was limited. I think they did say it was limited release, wasn't it? It was a limited release. So yeah, damn, that sucks. Being delivered. All right. You sure? Not a takeaway, yeah? You want to double check? You want to call them up and be sure? It's like, um, you are delivering this, right? Maybe just double check they haven't eaten your pizza. I'm gonna get a Scooby Doo on Zombie Island shirt made. Already downloaded the picture. Yeah, with colors, black and gray. And when Cowboys, girls did the centuries. Yeah, centuries ago they called it a gun duel. Okay, a gun duel. Doo-doo. Doom, doom, doom. The thing I didn't understand about that, perhaps our resident cowboy brats could explain this. But when you see that those jewels on the westerns where they stand across each other and they shoot, like what are they waiting for? Like just shoot. You know what I mean? Like because it's not like they have like a timer. Except for the good, the bad, and the ugly, they had a timer. They had like the watch, and when the music stops is when they shoot. But most of the time they don't have a timer or anything like that. They just like stand across each other. It's like, what are you waiting for? Just shoot. Like why are you waiting? The other guy might shoot you. Just shoot. Like what are you waiting for? You know what I mean? Like if there's a specific time that says nobody you don't shoot until the clock strikes midnight or something. It's like okay, fine, cool. That's what you're waiting for. That's a clear rule. But a lot of times they don't do anything like that. They just stand across each other and they're like What just shoot the dude? Like, what are you waiting for, man? What are you waiting for? But the other one, like the pistols at dawn one, when they take 10 steps, take 10 steps. That's clear. It's like you face it, you have your back to each other, you walk 10 paces, and you turn around and shoot. That's like very clear rules. Some events with live shows might show a demonstration, but with prop guns. Well, yeah, I'd hope they use prop guns. Not really gonna shoot each other. But then again, America, right? So, top favorite Scooby Doo film, villain death. That is dope. Part of the code of conduct in my mind. Strategy tricks. Doo-doo-doo. Bow, bow, bow. Doo-doo-doo. Bow, bow, bow. Doo-doo-doo. Bow, 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 bow. Doo-doo-doo. Bow, bow. If you've not seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, by the way, you should definitely see that movie. It is brilliant. It is an actual masterpiece of a film. Um, it was made in 1966, I think. Yeah, 1966 was released. In fact, it's actually available on Amazon Prime. So if you've got Amazon Prime, you can watch it there as part of the Amazon Prime subscription. And yeah, definitely worth your time. Definitely worth your time. A brilliant masterpiece of a film. Sergio Leone, yes. Thanks. Have you been playing any games recently? I have actually. I have. In fact, little Jacob, been playing GTA 4, and the one of the missions I did recently was a mission with little Jacob where you're in a helicopter with him and you have to chase these other guys in a helicopter, and then shoot them down. And so you're flying a helicopter, and little Jacob is like trying to fire at them, so you kind of got to keep steady. But it was a bit of a piss take the way it did it because like I was like flying a helicopter, and the amount of times it would tell me, "Oh, you've lost sight of the guys you're chasing," and it's like, "No, I haven't. They're literally right in front of me." So I don't know if that was a glitch or a bug or something, but it kept doing that. Like I'd fly the helicopter, I'd be they'd be in my line of sight, and they'd be like, "You've lost them. Mission failed." And it's like, "No, I haven't lost them. They're there. I can see them. They are literally right there." But it kept doing that. But eventually, I managed to, I guess, move fast enough or whatever. And yeah, but yeah, so I did that mission. Just took a minute, but I did it. I can't remember what the last mission I was doing actually. I think I kept dying a lot though. A few dollars more, yes. Fistful of dollars, yeah. Classics. A few dollars, no, is it a fistful of dollars? One of them. It's either a few dollars more or a fistful of dollars, or I forget which one. But one of those movies was a remake of a of an Akira Kurosawa film um called Sanjiro. Uh Sanjuro. Um, it was a remake in terms of just rather than samurais, it's west, it's cowboys western, so they changed the setting. But yeah, it was either a few dollars more, or I think it's a fistful of dollars, I forget. But yeah, one of them is a remake of an Akira Kurosawa movie. Because of this P Diddy case going on, I bet Johnson and Johnson baby oil has gone through the. Not they're probably gotten cheaper actually. To be fair, I mean they've sold enough. They've clearly sold enough bottles. They've clearly sold enough bottles. They can't be charging more for them now. It's like they've made their money and then some. Like Diddy has literally made sure that business is not going anywhere anytime soon. They can reduce the prices on the rest of their baby oil now. Like they're good. They're good. They could bring their prices down now. Like they're good. That company's never going out of business. They've made enough money to last forever at this point. So it's like, you know what? Just reduce the prices. I've not watched Pale Rider. No. I don't even know if I've even heard of that. Let's give it takes place in my state. Makes it even better. Remember that mission. Nico Bellic is a bad man. Yeah. Cold blooded that dude. He's well looking for someone. He's looking for someone. I've put in. Yes, I'm gonna say put. I said Putin. I'm sticking with Putin. I've put in about 30 something hours into GTA 4 right now. About 30 something hours. I'm going to double. I'm bringing up my thing to actually check. 32 hours. 32 hours. I've put into GTA 4. That is quite a lot actually, and I think I've been playing this game since April. So clearly, it takes me a long time to get through games. Like I've said this before, but this is an example of it. Like I started this game, I think around April, maybe even earlier than April. Actually, maybe as far back as February. Yeah, complete the first mission February. So yeah, I've been playing this game since February. Yeah, well up Xplex. It's taken me nearly we're what September now, end of September. So that's about 7 months from end of February to end of September. That's 7 months. I'm 30 something hours into the game. That's mad. Like, but yeah, that's life. That's my life. It takes me this long to get through games. I still ain't got through it yet. I think I'm near the end, but I still ain't got through it yet. GTA 5 on my Steam Deck. Oh, how's that working out? I just seen God of War Ragnarok is Steam Deck verified. I'm back and I'm rocking the mic. Greetings, fellow Homo sapiens. Sounds like something a non-Homo sapien would say. I'll revisit GTA 4 again. It's cool to play on a portable. I do like the idea of a Steam Deck, but I'm also feel like I don't know if I have a use for it. But I don't know, we'll see. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, so I know that Sam is a horror fan. I also know that Jacob is not. um, do we have any other horror fans in the chat right now? Because Terrifier Part 3 is around the corner. It is around the corner. It is what's the date? 11th. Yeah, 11th October in the UK. 11th October. There are some movie theaters not too far from me that are showing it. So I believe I might have to try. The thing is, I have to. Well, I don't have to, but yeah, I kind of have to. Um, so I do my finances once a month, on usually on the first, and what I do is budget myself for the month in terms of what I want to do, what I need to do, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I need to wait till the first at the earliest to know whether I can do this. And if I can, then yeah, hopefully I could book me a little ting, book me a little ting for the Terrify 3. Um, because yeah, I do want to see this. I do want to see this, but I won't know if I can until the first at the earliest. Let's go sort the offspring. What, the band or your actual children? So much cooler if it was the band. Still looking to awesome. Whether you're talking or stalking, I appreciate it. I've spent 61,000 attempts on a level I haven't beaten yet. Oof. Get good, innit? I don't know what you want to say. Get good. Get better. 61,000. Maybe it's just not for you, bro. Maybe you just need to stop. You know, go outside and touch grass. You know, you might need to just do something else. 61,000, that's a lot. That's a lot. You might just need to stop and be like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. Chicken, I hate horror. Let's take his books off. Halloween is my worst time of the year. What's wrong with Halloween? Don't you like Irish people or something? Like, what's is that what you're saying, Jacob? You got is Jacob racist against Irish people? So then we can talk about it afterwards. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. Gotta get my finances sorted though. I've been tightening everything for the last couple of months. I literally just been tight on everything just because like no, I paid the deposit on the house, and then I had to pay the first two no, so the first month's mortgage plus a whole bunch of interest that they add on as well. It was like 600 something pound I had to pay. So that was in September. So like that's all done now. That's all done. So hopefully what that means is that come October, it might be just might be the first month where I can, you know, treat myself just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's been so difficult the last 3 months, just been like having to make sure I've got money for that, make sure I've got money for this, make sure that I'm not spending too much so I can pay for that. Da, 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 da. That's been tight. It's been tight. I literally just been squeezing my belt this whole time the last 3 months. So, but yeah, now that all that major costs are done, um, well, not all, but you know, the main major costs are done. It's like hopefully that means October is like the beginning of okay, I can maybe treat myself a little bit. So yeah, I should know by the first once I start doing my finances. But yeah, Referee, that sounds like a Rob Zombie creation. Not quite, but yeah, just talking as usual. It's all good. Appreciate you either way. Sergeant Halloween from Ireland 2,000 years back. Yeah, it started off as an Irish tradition called All Hallows Eve. and then many years later became a commercialized American bastardized thing. So that's what it is now. So such is life. Such is life. Body count is at the extreme. Not really, actually. I mean, it's not really that gory or bloody. Maybe only a little bit. You know, I mean, you gotta understand it's about a clown, so it's mainly aimed at children. You know, like it's actually like the main character of the movie is a clown. So it's actually mostly a children's movie. It's kind, you know, sometimes they make these children's movies, but they kind of got a horror theme to it. That's basically what Terrifier is. You know, it's a children's movie with kind of a horror theme, like, you know, I don't know, Horrible Henry or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not super scary. It's very tame. Um, and it's about a clown. It's never gonna be that violent. You know what I mean? Like, so fine, it'll be fine. Yo, Isaline just sent me some 200 NOKs. That's Norwegian krona. Appreciate you, Isaline. Thank you. 200 Norwegian krona. NOK. NOK? Well, I am okay. I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I've just got 200 krona. Thank you, Isaline. That is thank you. Thank you. It's not a lot though because I'm broke too. Well, in that case, I appreciate even more. You know, like when you have little and you give the little that you have, it's always going to be more than somebody who has a lot and still gives a little. So I appreciate that. So, 40, wait, £14? That's a lot. That is a lot, bro. He said it's a frozen G. Oh man, get some baby oil. Bruh. Bro, you trying to get me in trouble with Diddy or something? Dude, oh man. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, oh, let me catch up with the chat real quick. But man, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. £14 and 1.99. So I've about 15.99. I should be able to go see that Terrifier movie after all. I just been sent 15 quid. So yeah, I think I might just be able to see that Terrifier movie. Thank you guys. That is awesome. But please, by the way, please know you don't ever have to give me any money. Like, you know, I appreciate if you want to and you do it. You know, of course. I mean, come on, I'm not gonna, yeah, come on. I'm not, of course I. But I hope nobody feels like they have to or anything like that. I ain't trying to be one of those guys who like it's $5. It's only, you know, that's not me. But if you want to, if you can and you want to, I appreciate it. So thank you. That is awesome. That is awesome, guys. I got 15 quid. Wait, is that right? 15.99. Wait, 59. I got £16. 15, £16. I got £16. So yeah, I think I might just be able to see that Terrifier movie thanks to Islena Frozen Gamer. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Uh what was on me. Did you watch Edge? I didn't see a whole fight, but I did see the knockout. Let's try have that avoid I was there at Wembley. I watched it on my iPad. I got some footage from the fight. I'm going to upload it to my channel. Oh, be careful with that though, because there's probably copyrighted and they could be real strict with that kind of stuff. So yeah. name changed. The time period was called Samhain. Feast of All Hallows. Another shit. Taking out. Maybe watch one and two first week of yeah. Watch one and two, and then three. Now on Amazon. That's paid for your ticket, indeed. Yeah, man. Yes, you can give us a review. Oof. Well, I guess I have to now. Guess I have to now. I just wanted to, watch the one, the first, send the plot, one of the text characters. There's that one more you gave from last time. IRS, that's an American thing. I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about no IRS thing. HMRC, on the other hand, frozen game, right? No, baby. Shall say okay, cool, 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 cool. I missed something important. What's the deal with baby oil? Oh, that's not important at all. Oh, no, don't worry. You didn't miss nothing important. That's performance. Yeah, well, he never got into a fight anyway, so no one's gonna want to see it. You're back. Just gonna upload that footage to my channel. All right, it'd be less than 16 quid because YouTube takes 30% from the donations. Yeah. How much do YouTube take from the donations? Actually, is it 30%? Is it 30%? Let's see here. What do YouTube take from donations? It is 30%. Okay, damn. Okay, so 16 minus 30%. I think I'm still okay though. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I've got a calculator. I've got a calculator. I've got a calculator. So um, I'm in the wrong bit. It's not my calculator. Here it is. So yeah, 14 plus 199. Oh, flipping out. That's not it. Plus 199. Take away 30%. 1119, about 1120, give or take. Yeah, I think I might be able to. I won't. It won't be like a fancy cinema ticket. Like it won't be one of those fancy ones where you get like an all you can eat buffet and recliner seats and. But yeah, I might still be able to. I think I'll still be able to get a ticket still. So I might be all right. Might be all right. Upon exchange, it's basically a comedy with mild blood centered around Halloween. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's about a clown. Halloween change all the time. Oh yeah, Sam Hayface. Oh yeah. I trust you. Watch it this week for sure. If all else fails, at least you can get a coffee. You know, coffee's not that expensive. though, I could probably get 3 coffees. Hmm. I could either actually no. Wait a minute. 11:20. I can get 2 coffees. I mean, no, I could get 2 good coffees and maybe like 4 okay coffees for 11:20. That right? Yeah, about 4 okay coffees and like 2 really good coffees. But if I get 2 really good coffees, I'd have change. So I could maybe get like a biscuit with it as well. I could get 2 really good coffees and maybe like a couple of biscuits. So that's something, man. That's something. I ain't knocking it. He's accustomed to the VIP tickets and the cinemas, how the mighty and so on. Just to make do with. You know what it is though, like because I guess I don't go cinema as much these days as I used to. So when I do go, I don't mind springing a little extra for the fancy seats because like you pay like I can't remember what it is, but you pay something like £20 or something like that. I mean, it's been a while, so it's probably I'm sure the price has gone up by now. But you pay something like £20, right? And you get to sit in the fancy seats. You're kind of at the back, like where you get a really nice clear shot of the view of the screen. You don't have to worry about anybody's like head being in your way. And then they have like an all you could eat buffet, right? So if you get there like an hour early or whatever, you could just eat as much as you want, and then you go and see the movie and you just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like just relax and just watch this movie, right? And in some nice seats. It's all spaced out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What do they call it? The gallery, I think they call it. The gallery, like I'm seeing if I can find it. But yeah, no, it's good though. Like it's a bit on the pricey end, but like I say, if you're not really going that much, and it's a movie that you really want to see, and you could eat, yeah, it's like just put a little extra in there. Let me put a little extra. Just go in the gallery and just like it's a good experience, bro. I can't see it here, so I don't know if they stopped doing it. I don't know if they stopped doing it. They might have replaced with another thing. Oh well. Oh well. Better than nothing, indeed. I just like going to the movie, so you can give us a recap of the movie. All right, sure, for sure, for sure. You dislike going to the movies? Is it like you don't like the cinema, or you just don't like movies in general? Like movies in a minute. It's been a while. Last time I went to the cinema was Dune 2, and a friend of mine got me a ticket for free, so that was awesome. Um, and what was that? That was earlier this year, I think. Dune 2 was. So yeah, been to the cinema once this year. It's only getting sick pay. I'm absolutely only doing cheap seats. Make him go back to work and be like, "Yo, listen, I want to get the fancy seats for a for a Terrifier 3." I mean, if you watch the movie and you end up wetting yourself, right? You want to be on like leather seats. You don't want to be on like you know fabric seats because then it just soaks it all up and you're just all uncomfortable and it gets all moldy. You want to be on leather seats, so yeah, like that. Make him go back to work so you can so you can get pay extra, get the fancy seats. Yo, what up, chairman? Wagwan, chairman. Movies, but the cinemas are usually too loud for me. Oh no, I get that. I get that. I get that. Yeah, like it sucks when people ruin the experience. Feel like when people are just like crunching or to whatever, and or you meant the actual sound or the movie's too loud. So I was thinking of like people just making noise, but you might think no, maybe you meant the movie itself, like the sound of the movie is too loud. But oh, well, okay. Either way, I get it. I get it. At home, you can turn the volume down. Just pause it when you need to. Yeah. Fancy seats. That reminds me of stand comedian Barry Brewer. Okay, yeah, yeah. Telling his story when he accidentally went on a gay day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I've seen that clip. That bit. I've seen that bit. Barry Brewer. Barry Brewer's he does a lot of stuff with like Big Jar and can't remember the other guy's name, but they do like this whole thing called the whole crew is stupid, and that is so funny. It is so funny. Like like they did like I think the first one they did or one of the first ones they did where they were like um there's a gang of miceses, and he's like, it's not miceses, it's mouseses. It's like, it's not mouseses, it's just arguing about how it is. And Barry Burr's character is like, no, it's not miceses, it's not mice, it's mice. Mouse one, mice plural. It's like, no, it's like miceses. You have one mouseses, one mice, two mouses. Yeah, bang noises and stuff like that. That's off. So I'm better off waiting until I can watch it at home on low volume. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Man, I like cinemas. I like the cinema experience, but there are definitely things about it that I'd rather do without. So yeah, no, I get that, and guess it's a lot worse when you're more sensitive to the louder sounds. Been to the movies uh, since before pandemic. Oh, that's got to be what 4 years now then. Damn, we're talking about 4 years. Oof. Well, Terrified Part 3 is out soon. So maybe that could be the one that breaks the streak. Without and girlfriend and dad. They also only want the cheap seats. Yeah, make Elliot get back to work and make him pay for the expensive seats for every single one of them. Be like, you know what, Elliot, get back to work. I want expensive seats for me, for Elle, for her girlfriend, and for her dad. You're paying for all. That's what you should say to him. You should point it in his face like this. Oi, you get back to work now. That's exactly how you should do it. You get up right up in his face. I'm giving you good advice here, yeah? This is good. This is good relationship advice. If you want your man to do something and stay with you forever and ever, you just get up right up in his face and you get mad. You go and you point in his face and you make sure your finger is like right up to his face. Like, oi, you get back to work now. Oi. Exactly how you do it. Do it like that, everything works out perfectly. An extra, so I can sit in comfortable seats. Nothing worse than watching a movie in comfortable seats. Yeah, I feel like the normal regular seats in the cinemas I've been to have been fine, like in terms of comfort. They've been fine. But yeah, I haven't been to cinema for ages. Like I said, last one was Dune. I think that what time before that was probably, man, I don't even. I think it might have been the Batman actually. I think the last movie I saw before Dune was probably the Batman. When did the Batman come out? 2020. Yeah, it's probably the Batman. That was the last. Yeah, so Dune I saw this year. Then the Batman I think was the one before. So that's maybe a couple of years. That's what 2022 was. Yeah, a couple of years back. So yeah, I'm not usually going to cinema very often, but yeah, if I got the money, if I got the funds, yeah, a little extra, a little extra. I used to go. I used to have a cinema pass back in the day. This is going back about probably about 10 years or so. Um, but I used to have one of those cinema passes where you it's like 200 something pounds for the year. I think at the time it was like £220 for the year, and you could watch as many films in the cinema as you want, no extra charge because you pay for the unlimited pass, right? So I used to go all the time, like when I had that. Um, and yeah, that was just the regular seats that it was. You can get a fancy seats if you want to, but you pay extra for that. But yeah, on the pass itself, you just get the regular seats, but you go as many times as you want. And man, I battered that card, man. I absolutely battered it. But the thing that I realized doing it though is that the reason why I got my money's worth because I made the conscious effort is to go to the cinema that many times. But in terms of movies that I actually wanted to see, there's probably only about like 5 or 6, out in the year. And the other movies I saw, they weren't bad, they were fine, but you're only really going because you've got the pass and you're trying to make sure you got your money's worth out of it. But in terms of films that I actually wanted to see, or films I actually care about, yeah, it's probably only about 5 or 6 in a whole year. So I was kind of like, you know what, I don't know if I want to do this next year because it's a lot of money to spend to just watch a bunch of movies that I mostly just don't care about. When the 4 or 5 movies that I do watch, that's not going to be £200 to go. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad idea. I think those things are good for people who like I don't know, maybe you got like a YouTube channel where you do movie reviews or something. Maybe it's good for that, but I will struggle to recommend it for regular folk. I think. Another game to Benny was in a conflict. For a secret to keep it a man was cheesecake. I've been doing it wrong. Isleen, you've been doing it right. Listen, yeah. If you ever get into okay, I was kind of messing around before. I assume you knew that. But for real though, if you ever get into like an argument with your fella, and especially if it was your fault, because it usually is. Let's be honest, it usually is. But if you ever get into an argument with your fella, give him some cheesecake. Like I could all but guarantee you that you turn up to your fella with like a whole cheesecake and present it to him. There's very few things he won't forgive at that point. Like there's very few things like what I mean. If he but put it this way, if he won't forgive you after you give him a cheesecake, then you probably just don't deserve him at that point. You probably did something that bad that is like you just don't deserve it. But if pretty much anything else, like you can give the man a cheesecake, and yeah, all is forgiven. It's like yeah, cheesecake wins. Cheesecake wins. Trust. Cheesecake wins. It's better than any apology. Cheesecake wins. ourselves together, taking the piss out of each other. So I should try that. Yeah, I remember it. Cheesecake and taking the piss out of each other. Well, a few things he likes on my weekly show. Then I'll scream about his day. When you don't care, you pretend to listen. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, oh yeah, you should definitely do it. Yeah. All right, guys. It's about that time to start winding down. It's about that time to start winding down the live stream. You have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. I appreciate that, Isleen. You stay safe too. That you all stay safe. Be good. And if you can't be good at it. But yeah, should be live streaming again next week, 8 p.m. ish GMT. I'll try and post a video or two during the week if I'm able to. Um, but guys, you've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. Thank you for putting a little money in my pockets to help me go to the movie theater to watch a horror movie about a clown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. And until whenever, if ever,